Welcome to the special North Dakota Today, focused on thanking our veterans. Sponsored by Shooting Star Casino, Mahnomen and Bagley.
In honor of the Honor Guard, we'd like to present you the 21 casings of the 21 gun salute to you. And I'm honored and privileged to do this for all veterans.
A final honor for their service and sacrifice.
Thank you so much for joining us for this special edition of North Dakota Today.
During this season of giving, we wanted to dedicate one of our shows to our local veterans, specifically a group of men who continue to serve even after they've retired. Even during these coldest days of winter, you'll find these veterans volunteering their time to honor their fellow veterans with their final respects. Today, we're going to hear from members of the Honor Guard and also hear from some of the families whose loved ones have been buried at the Fargo National Cemetery. The Fargo National Cemetery just opened this year. The day it was dedicated, dozens of veterans were already scheduled to be buried there. Burial in a national cemetery is open to all members of the armed forces who have met a minimum active duty service requirement and were discharged under conditions other than dishonorable. The United Patriotic Bodies has formed a combined honor guard to help keep up with the demand at this cemetery. And we're going to learn more about that group and the tradition that goes along with the 21 gun salute and the playing of the taps.
We also have a very touching interview with a man who has played taps at hundreds of funerals. You're going to find out why a cassette player spurred him to serve this somber tribute.
The Fargo National Cemetery had its first burial on October 15th. It has been a steady schedule for the cemetery ever since. Many families had been waiting to have their loved ones buried there. Shara Counts says her father initially wanted to be buried at Fort Snelling, but they went with the Fargo National Cemetery so that it would be easier for family to attend the service and visit his gravesite.
It was beautiful. They did a wonderful job. It was very nice.
Kent Crater still gets emotional when he thinks about his father's final honors at the National Cemetery. Greg Crater was a lifelong military member, working many years as a recruiter.
Kent and his family say the Honor Guard provided them the tribute their father deserved.
The morning that came, being able to put your uniform on and knowing that you were going to finally give that final farewell, if you will, it really was important to me and my family. And to be out there, growing up in a military family, being in the military myself, is not the first time that I've been around final honors. However, when it's your loved one, it kind of hits you, you know, but beautiful at the same time, which is awkward to say, but it was very moving, if you will. You almost go into a, for me, it was almost a numbing state. So to keep yourself composed, you know.
Hey! Fire! Ready! Hey! Fire!
It's an honor to know what the historical background of this salute is for, why we do it, you know, in that military tradition. And so the pride kind of takes over at that time versus the sorrowful emotion and gets you through it.
Help! Left! Present! Form!
A lot of respect and appreciation. You know, all of the veterans organizations aren't getting any younger, you know, and it's encouraging to see that there's still those organizations out there that find the onesies and twosies who raise their hand to say, nope, I want to continue this, because they respect that. And so to see those veterans out there sacrificing their time, and in the weather conditions this time of year, means a lot. It means a lot to the families to make sure that there's somebody there that can honor your loved one as they pass on.
Kent told us that he knows his dad would be happy and proud, of course, to see that his final wish was granted. Stay with us. Coming up next here on North Dakota Today, we're going to be talking to the commander of the United Patriotic Bodies Honor Guard. We'll find out why the group was formed and what he's now asking of other veterans.
We'll be back with more of our Veterans Special, sponsored by Shooting Star Casino, Monoman and Bagley.